Hey guys, this is Jeff Stanek with Figure It Out Baseball, and I wanted to talk today about some of the videos that I've seen recently on social media with parents behaving like absolute children at youth baseball games. Saw a video particularly in the last couple days that's circulating social media where parents actually got into a physical fight with the umpires after the game. And I think that this needs to be addressed across social media platforms and into youth baseball players, coaches, and parents. I think when these types of things are happening, it's happening because we lose focus to what's really important. Why do we have kids play sports? Why do kids play youth sports? What do we get out of it? That type of behavior where a loss or bad calls in a tournament or an individual game, bad calls by an umpire, we act out to the point where we actually get in a fist fight with the umpires. What are we teaching the kids who are playing? What are we teaching them? That message seems to be, if I don't get what I want, I am going to kick and scream, and I'm going to blame anybody that could have possibly taken part in the result of me losing. What kind of lessons are we teaching our kids? Where's the leadership? Where's the guidance for the kids? It's about the kids. It's not about you, parents. You're making it about yourself. You're living through your kids, and you're making the result of your 10-year-old's baseball game life or death. Literally. Going after umpires and fighting umpires? What are you teaching these kids? I'm going to ask the question again. Why do we play youth sports? Why do we have kids get involved in youth sports? Is it to win the $3, the big $3 plastic ring that you get when you win a tournament? Is that the reason that we're playing? Is your 10-year-old playing because you think he's going to be in the big leagues? Is your retirement plan? Why is your kid playing youth sports? Youth sports teach how to be a part of a team, how to work together as a group. What can I do as an individual to contribute to the success of a bigger group, a greater cause than myself? That's what youth sports teach. Youth sports teach you how to overcome adversity. You lose today, you get to come back out tomorrow. In real life, when these kids grow up, you get knocked down, you get kicked in the face, you lose a job, someone, your love of your life breaks up with you, someone close to you dies. You've got to be able to bounce back, right? Don't you? You've got to find a way to come back out and do it all again tomorrow. Especially once you get older, you have kids relying on you, you have a couple bad days at work, you get stuck in a job that's not what you hoped it would be. You can't lie down. And you certainly can't chase down the people that put you in that situation and fight them. Because ultimately, you're the one that's got to take responsibility for your own life and your own situation. And in youth sports, coaches and parents have got to find a way to talk to their kids about what just happened and find a way to look inwardly as to how we can change the outcome. You don't go around blaming other people. You don't go around blaming umpires. The umpire didn't show up that day to a 10-year-old, 10U team and think, boy, I'm going to screw over these 10-year-olds today. You think umpires really showed up today with your kid's name on a list and thinking every time that kid comes up, I'm going to make a bad call against him? I don't like this kid. I don't like his parents in the stands. I'm going to shrink that strike zone. These umpires are doing the best they can. They're not professional umpires. They're not major league umpires. But watch a major league game, you see it's not that easy. And there's a shortage of umpires. I know there are leagues out there that struggle to find anybody to umpire, and it's because of the parents in the stands. Jeff Fry, who's all over Twitter, posted recently that his 22-year-old son went out and umpired with some friends, 10U, 12U type of games, and they'll never do it again. Despite the money being pretty good, they'll never do it again because of the way the parents acted. Parents, you should be ashamed of yourselves. I know I'm talking to a small percentage of parents out there. The parents that are listening to this probably aren't the ones that need to hear this. But parents that are involved in that sort of thing, the parents that are confronting umpires, talking to kids on other teams, yelling at kids on other teams, not rooting for kids on your own team because only rooting for your son, not cheering on his teammates, that's embarrassing. That's not why kids play sports. Parents, get out of the way. Let your kids have some fun and teach them the life lessons that come with sports. You go 0 for 4, that's one of the best learning experiences you can have, especially either way. You go 0 for 4 and your team wins. Great conversation to have with the kid. You've got to be happy for the team. The team accomplished their goal. You didn't accomplish your individual goals, but the team did what it came out to do today, and you are a part of the team. Sometimes as an adult, you're going to struggle, but the people around you are going to pick you up. You've got to be able to appreciate that and be grateful for that. Go for 4 and you lose. Team didn't accomplish the goal. I didn't accomplish the goal as an individual. How can I get better to help my team? It can't be, how can I get better to get my 3 hits? It's got to be, what can I do to help the team win? That's what youth sports teach. That's what they're supposed to teach. Do you know what you're teaching your kids if you're one of the parents who is hollering at the umpire the whole game, mocking kids on the other team, yelling at the coach on the other team for things that he does, yelling at the coach on your own team for who they're playing, who they're not playing, and why this kid's hitting and why this kid's not playing? You're teaching your kids, among other things, that it's okay to be disrespectful to authority figures. It's okay to be disrespectful to your teacher when you go back to school. If you don't like what they're saying, you don't like what they're teaching, you don't like how they're treating you, go ahead and be disrespectful to them. That's what you're teaching. You're teaching kids it's okay to be disrespectful to somebody in a supermarket making $10.25 an hour who you don't like. They didn't see you in line or whatever it may be. They didn't help you when you were waiting somewhere you need some help. It's okay to be rude to those people. That's what you're teaching your kids. How about we teach kids to treat other people with respect, with love, with dignity? Treat other people like you would like to be treated. Any parent who confronts an umpire, I would love to see you umpire one game. I'd love to see that. And see, when you make a borderline call, somebody's mad at you. But if they respect the job that you're doing and they respect you're trying to do the best that you can, then you go on about your life. You go on about your job. But it's when people disrespect each other and they treat each other with malice instead of treating each other with love and kindness that we have these problems. Parents, coaches, it is your job to teach these lessons to your kids. It's not your job to teach the kids that it's all about the ring that you're about to get. If we don't come away with the victory in today's game, we're going to look for anybody we can possibly blame, and we're going to blame everybody else and not look at ourselves. That's not what it's about. I don't know how many people are going to watch this. I don't know if one person's going to watch this or 50 people are going to watch this or 1,000 people. I would love for one person to post a video of a group of parents thanking umpires after a game and saying, good job. And I'd really love to see that video when that team lost. Or maybe there was a call they didn't really agree with. Those are the lessons you should be teaching your kids. Thank the people that are there doing their job to help you be able to do whatever you're trying to do. Thank the people that are raking the field, dragging the field between the games, putting some water on the field. Thank the umpires. Thank the coaches. Thank the parents that bring snacks or bring a water jug to the game or whatever it may be. Those are the lessons we should be teaching our kids in youth sports. Right now during COVID-19 is a crazy time, and I realize that people are under more stress and tension than maybe they normally are. But if you click the link below, you'll see Wayne Mazzoni. He's one of our fine coaches that contributes to Figure It Out Baseball. He's the pitching coach at Sacred Heart University. Coach Mazzoni talks about COVID-19 and different ways you can react to it. And I think it's very relevant to what's happening with other things in our world as well, whether it's COVID-19 or whether it's just a tough situation in your life. You've got to teach your kids how to be resilient. When your kids get older, they're going to lose a job at some point. Someone close to them is going to die. The love of their life is going to break up with them. You know, their best friend's going to stab them in the back. A lot of bad things are going to happen to your kids. What you do in youth sports is teach your kids how to react to tough situations and how to bounce back, how to forget about yesterday and look toward tomorrow or look toward today. Coach Mazzoni in this video, if you click the link below, talks about what you can do during COVID-19 and the different people that you could be. Which person do you want to be? Because every day when you wake up, it's your choice. It's your choice as parents and coaches, what kind of parent and coach you're going to be today and what you're going to teach your kids today, the lessons you're going to teach your kids today. And I think you can learn something from Coach Mazzoni in the video below. It's a free video. It's one of 500 free videos at Figure It Out Baseball. At Figure It Out Baseball, we want to help. We want to help the youth baseball community any way that we can. If there's something you think we can do to help, if there's a video you'd like to see us make, let us know, and we'll do it. But you can start with this video from Coach Mazzoni from Sacred Heart, and hopefully explore the rest of the website when you're on there. There's a lot of great stuff, a lot of really good resources in a lot of different areas. So thanks, everybody. Have a good rest of your week.